Good morning. Welcome to my parlor. My name is Zephyr. If you've been with me before, welcome back. If this is your first time joining me today for this reading, I'm doing a general collective reading. If I sound a little low energy, I'm just still waking up, and I just felt the impetus to get this, whatever this channel message will be, out. Let's see here. Okay, housekeeping. These readings are timeless. They are general collective readings. So no specific signs, not at this time. It might branch out, but no specific signs, general collective. I use spirit and universe interchangeably. To me, they are one and the same. I try to be inclusive with my channel and with my speech, and I swear. So if that doesn't work for you, or if for any reason you are not resonating with my energy and the messages, please check out any of the other wonderful and amazing tarot readers on YouTube or whatever platform you are using. Let's see here. Oh yes, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also leave a comment on the video, or if you'd like to donate to support the channel, help support the channel further, the link for doing so is in the description box down below. And let's see here. Also a link to my website if you would like to book a personal reading or check out my other products like my Reiki candles or jewelry. This pretty rather I make malas and earrings and 7 of Fires, the first one now. Alright, did I cut this already? I know I shuffled it, but I don't remember if I cut it. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, can't go back and look at the video because so I guess we'll just shuffle it once more and cut it. Oh, you know what? I think I did do this. I don't know. I haven't had it. Well, actually, I have had coffee. That's a lie. The coffee hasn't kicked in properly yet, nor the tea, which is a shame. All right, universe. What messages do we have for the collective? Oh, and again today I will be using the Herb Crafter Tarot for our primary deck. The clarifying deck is the Tarot Muka, and the closing oracle message will be from the Mystic Shaman Oracle. I think I'll change that up after today. Feeling like it's about to be. I wonder what deck I'll switch to. Eha of Water. Interesting. What do we have for them? What do we have for the collective today, universe? That's the message for you, for the collective. What do we got, universe? 3 of Earth, Raspberry. So Eha of Water is Chamomile. 3 of Earth is Raspberry. And let's see, what do we got? This feels like learning self-care and enjoying, learning to appreciate the abundance of the world around you. Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's cold. I was like, why is it? Oh, okay. So, actually, I think it goes like this. Let's see here. Yeah, this seems like you're developing a self-care ritual. and maybe refining your craft. Maybe a spiritual self-care ritual is what it feels like. All right, that's enough cards actually. Let's read that. Of water. Let's see what this is about. Just going off of this imagery, it looks like somebody is refining their craft. Perhaps becoming more emotionally grounded in it. Oh, excuse me. Iha of water. Chamomile. Let's see here. Return refreshed to a beginner's heart. Tender heart, big dreams. Calm your spirit when emotions run awry. Dried chamomile fills a jar on a countertop. A child pours hot water over flowers in a glass bowl. She spills a little onto the counter, distracted by the scene beyond the window. It is a clear day. The ocean is gleaming as if covered in diamonds. A helper steadies the girl's hand and brings her attention back to the flowers in the water. The Iha of water embraces her feelings with the freedom of a child. When emotions overrun and overwhelm her, she reaches out for help. She remembers the many times she was given chamomile tea when she was sad. She knows the medicine she needs, though she may not be able to prepare it on her own. Just as chamomile's sweet scent calms anxiety and brightens the spirit, the child quiets her mind and gives herself permission to be playful with her heart. She embraces her dreams and often loses herself in imagination. So yeah, sort of going back to more of a beginner mentality and learning yourself and your love of life and your craft again. 3 of Earth. Fill your basket with companionship and collaboration. Nourish your body. Savor simple pleasures. Baskets of juicy red berries sit on the grass on a bright summer day. 2 rows of raspberries extend down a clover-filled path toward the foothills of a verdant mountain. The bushes overflow with flowers and fruit. The ripe ones come easily. Cedar trees line the boundary of the land. The sky shines blue with small, puffy white clouds. Company brings joy to hard work. You have a responsibility to tend to the abundance you've been given. There is much to do with fruitful raspberry, jellies, pies, syrups, vinegars, baskets, and medicine. Teamwork multiplies productivity. Invite others to join you. Trust your leadership and organizing skills. Approach people with clear expectations and agreements. As first-year raspberry canes create the foundation for second-year canes to fruit, create value for generations to come. Together with your community, you can build a strong legacy. Raspberry tea, rich in minerals, tones weakened tissues and energizes the body. You are competent and up to the task, but keep yourself strong. Also, raspberries are just plain delicious. Remember to enjoy the sweetness of life. Somebody's learning how to just enjoy again. I think probably a lot of us have, many of us have struggled with that recently, is what it seems like. We all go through that. The Adelita of Earth, Yucca. So the Adelita is in the position of the knight. The Iha is the page. Sorry, I'm rocking the table. The Iha is the page. So this is the Adelita of Earth, is the Knight of Earth. Put a new spin on an old tradition. Ground your spirituality in practical ways. To honor your ancestors, honor the land. A young woman finds herself in the desert in winter. The voices of her elders urge her to ground herself by creating beauty with her hands. She seeks out long green reed-like plants and discovers the glorious yucca. She creates a bridge between her ancestors and the ancestors of the desert by weaving a Bridget's cross, a sacred symbol of her Celtic heritage. The Adelita of Earth is driven by the power of place. She explores new ways to embody old traditions using what is locally available to her without depleting resources. Excuse me. She knows yucca is used for weaving baskets, rope, and shoes. The spirit of her foremothers behind her, with the spirit of her foremothers behind her, she vows to respect the people and medicine of her home. She explores nature's bounty and creates practical but intuitive connections with the land. She is committed to an earth-honoring spiritual path wherever she finds herself. She is in the service of nature without ego. She is realistic and hardworking. So yeah, this is somebody here is, as I've already kind of stated, returning back to the basics, and also you're looking around at the things that are around you that will allow you to honor the calling, but also not deplete the resources of the natural world. It won't deplete your resources or the environment's resources. Okay. And these are God's eyes. So cool. Alright then. Adelita of Fire, Cayenne. Dare to take a risk. Be bold. Defend the integrity of your grandmother's teachings. Heat erupts, then heals. A young woman... Oh, okay. This might actually be kind of a boost your immune system kind of message. I like to make fire cider. We're going to get to that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. My throat was fine before I started this reading. A young woman makes a spicy vinegar called fire cider. She gathers ingredients: garlic, onion, horseradish, ginger, rosemary, thyme, cayenne, and vinegar. She grips the side of a molcajete with one hand while crushing peppers with the other. The golden winter sun casts a divine glow on her workspace. The Adelita of Fire fiercely defends her passions and her rights. Like the warm, stimulating medicine of cayenne pepper, she is bold and relentless in her advocacy. She vows to protect folk traditions. She knows that access to this ancient remedy may be threatened. She is determined to honor the ancestors by keeping the people's medicine available to all. She is inspired by countless teachers who have freely shared information with her as she has learned about herbal medicine. She fights for the integrity of the community by passing on what has been given to her. She inspires others to follow her lead. So the fire cider... The fire cider is a really great immune system boosting tonic, or vinegar, really. It's not a tonic, I guess. I make it by... Actually, I don't put onion in it. I don't think I ever have. I should, actually, though. Yeah, I pretty much use everything except for horseradish, because I don't normally have it at any given time. And I like to use apple cider vinegar. Yeah. I'll talk about that at the end if I remember. I might not. So if not, I just recommend that you Google how to make fire cider. It's very simple. And it's a fairly well-known recipe at this point. Sorry about having to clear my throat so much. Please bear with me. 3 of water, lemon balm. Lift your spirit with the scent of happiness. Pleasure shared is pleasure multiplied. Celebrate your heart's delight. I see. Okay. And this is the overall. Excuse me. Okay. we go. Okay. Lift your spirits with the scent of happiness. Pleasure shared is pleasure multiplied. Celebrate your heart's delight. An afternoon tea party is set for 3 on a delicate lace tablecloth in front of a giant lemon balm bush. Sweet confections, mismatched china, and children's toys are on the table. An old glass bottle used as a vase holds a single bright blue flower. The bees buzz. The giggles of little children are heard in the distance. Happiness is contagious. A favorite of bees, the intoxicating scent of lemon balm brings life to the garden. Rejoice, make merry, celebrate your friendships. Spend time with loved ones. Make new friends too. You've already done the work to attract the right people. Your community awaits you with open arms. Lemon balm spreads widely without effort. Allow relationships to grow with ease. Show your admiration and appreciation for others. Express joy in all areas of your life. Lemon balm tea supports peace and calmness. Peace and calms an anxious heart. Now is the time to proclaim your true feelings. Excuse me. I kind of feel like maybe whoever's resonating with this, you are probably a very crafty person. You might even be an herb crafter. You might want to go into medicine of some kind or some type of holistic, naturopathic healing and medicine. I had it pointed out that there's a difference between homeopathic. I'm going to call it homeopathic. That's how it makes sense to me. There's a difference between homeopathic medicine and a naturopathic, holistic medicine. Naturopathic means based in herbal remedies. Excuse me. Herbal remedies, massage therapy, and things like that. Those kind of fall into naturopathic medicine because they have to deal with using things in more of their natural form to heal you, and you might be looking into that. From what I understand, homeopathy is apparently more or less placebo effect, sugar pills kind of thing. Don't quote me on that. I'm hardly an expert. But anyway, so it seems like you're kind of going, somebody is leaning towards a naturopathic vein for their work, for their life. And you want to share that with others. You want to share this idea of how you want to revisit something older and breathe new life into it. And you're finding a way to do so sustainably. That's enough. Okay, I'm going to do my best to not clear my throat again. This is driving me nuts, but I'm sure hearing me trying to get whatever burr is in my throat out is probably way more irritating for you. So, let's see here. Universe, what is this? You're also seeking advice. What is it that the collective needs to see? Maybe outside insights on? Or outside collaboration on? What is this? And what is this collaboration? What is this collaboration, Spirit? What do you have for us? What is the collaboration? All right. What is the collaboration? How is it going to... What is this collaboration relating to? What is it that the collective is trying to accomplish? Whoever's resonating for this, what is this collaboration? What is the fire that they are lighting with this collaboration? Oh, there goes one. Page of Pentacles. So this is some kind of a business venture. Definitely a crafting venture. And it's definitely collaborative. You have 3 different cards that indicate collaboration. But this is your idea, and you're seeking others to collaborate with you. Oh. It might be a bit uncomfortable for you at the start. It seems like it will be a slow start, even if it'll be steady. There may be some kind of uncomfortable truth, either with somebody you're collaborating with, or... That's a lot, universe. Oh. But there's... you might have some kind of delay. Something uncomfortable. You might have to come to the uncomfortable understanding that this is not going to be overnight. This is not a fast dream. It won't take forever to get there, though, is the thing. You have the tower. So this will start. It will lead to some kind of a dispute that will cause a tower moment. But from there, you'll be moving on and using your intuition. You will be challenged, but nothing worth doing is ever easy. This will be challenging, but this is worth it. It is worth your investment. See? 10 of Pentacles. You will have success. You just got to get through this. Harness this. Going back to the basics, finding that whole childlike sense of awe, not childish, childlike, that childlike sense of awe and wonder when you look out at the world and you see all the possibility. Return to that mindset, return to that emotional place, and seek to collaborate with people. Somebody is smoking around here near me. I smell cigarettes. Not a problem or anything, I just can smell it. The wind's blowing it through. Anyway, so return to that kind of beginner mindset. Find people who have that, who are able to channel that also, who want to collaborate with you. But remember, it's not going to be fast. It's not. There's going to be something that it might even seem like it'll stall you, and it'll cause a tower moment. But that tower moment is important, because I'm kind of feeling like the reason this happens is because when you're seeking collaboration, there's like, not quite a bad egg, if you will, but like somebody who's not... The dream doesn't mean as much to them, and they might say that they'll help, or that they want to help or do a certain thing, but I think they will fall through. And I think that will be part of what is slow, and part of the disagreement, and it will cause a fission. And that person will probably not work with you anymore. It might be more than one person, but it seems like probably only one. But the thing is this is a transformative thing. This is a good thing. And you're going to move on quickly from it. See? The Chariot. And you're going to use your intuition to make this, to make your prosperity. Your 10 of Pentacles. This is only in danger if you let this turn this into a negative situation. Because the Tower is not a negative situation. The Tower can be caused by a negative situation, or it can become a negative situation. But it's all in how you handle this. Don't dwell on it. Move on from it. Dive deep. Use your intuition. Build it all up. And here, just in case everybody can't see, let me schmooze these cards a little bit so we can see them a little more. I realized that half the cards might be out of focus. But anyway, don't fight the tower moment. And don't get impatient because things are going slow and because you run into this. This too shall pass. And you are going to speed, burp, you're going to speed straight into abundance. Or, well, not speed, but you're going to have your abundance. Okay. So I think that's pretty clear. Let's look at the Shaman Oracle. Mystical Shaman Oracle. Universe, what kind of oracle guidance do we have for the collective around this reading and this energy? What kind of oracle guidance do we have for them in their pursuit of this sustainability, this passion and dream? What do we have? And don't be afraid to collaborate with others because of this. That is not how to avoid this. If you try to do that, you will not succeed because you won't have the support and the insight that you need. Ow. Universe, what kind of messages do we have for the collective from the Mystic Shaman Oracle? What do we have today? What do we got? Oh, that's way too much. It's like 12 cards. Definitely not. This is a one card pull. One card pull. One card. Universe, what message do we have from the Oracle today? And if my voice fades in and out today, I'm sorry. Feel free to put a comment down below and let me know, hey, you were fading in and out or something. I'm not wearing my headset today, and then, like I said, the coffee is a little slow to kick in today, so if I'm laggy or too quiet, let me know, and I'll try to speak up more and be clearer and less laggy. There we go. The Andean Cross. Luminous warrior. The Andean Cross. Here at the bottom of the deck we have the Luminous Warrior. I'm not going to read this one, but this, I love this picture. It's a beautiful image. Alright, but ours today is number 2, the Andean Cross. Only ever pulled this once or twice before for myself. This is not a common one. The essence. And with this deck, if it's in the upright, I read the essence and the invitation. If it's in the reverse, I read the essence and the medicine. The essence. The Andean Cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. Oh, perhaps you're pursuing a more shamanic path. It depicts the 4 cardinal directions, the upper and lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom, and to break free of linear time. The invitation. The Andean Cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to that which, until now, has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you and to stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. Oh, you know what, actually? That actually makes sense. This is where you've been at in these energies, feeling a lack of feeling stuck in the mundane, in the grind without much success, and you are it's caused you to feel, I mean, look, they're looking down, they're feeling like, I had to fight so hard for this, but what am I going to do with it now? I don't have enough. Or they don't have anybody to share with, is the thing. They don't have anybody to share that load. They've had a dispute, or what have you. They have no one to carry the load, and they're feeling trapped in this mundane cycle. And the Tower is going to be when you decide to leave that behind and accelerate forward. You're going to start a new journey, and you're going to need your intuition. You're going to need to follow your heart and your head. Because the thing is your intuition is not just your emotions, it's not just a gut feeling. It's the marrying between your intellect and your emotion, and making a heart-centered, reasoned decision. So your Tower moment, I think, actually has less to do with other people and more to do with you leaving this framework, this mundane, basic, not very fruitful framework to pursue your own dreams, and you're going to have your sustainability. You will be just fine. You will have not just sustainability. This isn't just sustainability. This is legacy. This is legacy. This is an elderly man, a family elder, who is passing on the reins to his son and to his son's family. Because, as you can see, you may not be able to see it very well, but there's 3 generations pictured here. That's the kind of legacy you want, and that's the kind of legacy you will achieve. But don't shy away from the journey. Leave behind what has not worked in the past. The end. I hope that helps. Yeah. Oh, about the fire cider. Okay, so that was from this card, from the Andelito Fire for Cayenne. So what I do, I'll just give you a quick rundown. I usually have a nice mason jar, and I will smash garlic. Great way to get your aggression out. You take the flat of a large knife, you lay the flat of the blade, the side of it, down on top of the garlic, and you just smash it. Bam, 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 bam. You smash the shit out of the garlic. And then you let it sit while you prepare your other ingredients. And, I usually prepare the garlic and onion first, if I ever use onion, which is rare. Because what happens when we start cutting them and crushing them is it activates I want to say phytochemicals, but I don't think that's the right word. It activates all of the immune system boosting properties, though, of the garlic and onion that we are valuing. And they need about 10 to 15 minutes after they've been cut or smashed for that to kind of mature up a bit for us to really receive the benefit. If you're